Howdy, folks, and welcome back to She-Hulk. We're up to episode 6 of season 1, Just Jen. And that's who she is. She's just Jen. That's who she wants to be. She's not just Jen. Last episode wasn't really my favorite. I think because there wasn't a lot of connective tissue. There wasn't a lot of overall story. Of course, it ended with that great Daredevil teaser. And there was no mid-credits, after-credits scene. I thought we heard that there were always going to be one of those. So I'm very surprised by that. But we had that, and we also had maybe that client who's, one of the big ones or whatever, might be the guy from the Wrecking Crew who tried to get her blood. So there might have been a connection there. Although it's kind of weird that, well, not weird, but he went in to testify on her behalf, right? Didn't he? Huh. It just seems strange if he's trying to be an enemy of hers. Maybe he's not trying to be an enemy. Maybe they just want the blood for something else. But that is a thread that's been running, right? We had the attack, the attempt to get the blood. Bruce early on warned her about people potentially getting her blood. And then we have this guy reappearing at the law firm. So I guess that's a connective thing. Daredevil's going to be kind of cool. I wonder if we're going to see him this episode, or if that was a tease that's going to pay off maybe the next episode after this one. I don't know. He was scheduled for a pickup, so maybe they will run into each other. I don't know how they're going to run into each other. They're going to run into each other as superheroes, or they're going to run into each other as lawyers. We saw in the trailer there was a little scene where he flipped into a parking garage or a parking area in costume, and she was She-Hulk. And so is that where they meet, or do they know each other before then? All cool stuff. Let's watch the episode and find out. Hopefully this one has a little bit more of that connective stuff. The last one was, don't get me wrong. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I laughed. I smiled. I thought it was a very entertaining episode. It just wasn't really full of anything connecting the other episodes. And I kind of want that in my Marvel shows. Like, well, I want this connectivity since the entire MCU is built on connecting things. Everything is connected. That I kind of want that, and I didn't really see a lot of it, so that's why it wasn't my favorite, but I still enjoyed it. Anyway, let's get going. Let's see what they're giving us this time.
Too dangerous to get out in the world.
Yeah, there you go.
Protect yourself and not like a football player pleading no contest.
Oh yeah, what's her dress going to look like? Or is she gonna? We know she has a dress. We saw it in the trailer, but what are the other things looking like? She's going to have some kind of attire for the courtroom. A commenter correctly pointed out on the last video, I thought I made something special for you. And she said, I don't think I'll ever have a chance to use this. I thought it was like, some bedroom stuff, lingerie or something. And he's like, no, it's probably her super suit. It's probably something that she'll wear as a superhero. And that's why she said she probably won't have a chance to use it, because she wants to be a lawyer. She doesn't want to be a superhero. So that's probably the case. So maybe we'll see that too. She got a gift from who? Oh, birthday celebration of some sort. Oh, bridesmaid. Who's getting married?
Suit that he made you.
Why? I'm never gonna wear it.
Yep, super suit.
You're killing me.
Who's an old friend from high school?
Oh, okay. She knows my whole family, my cousin Chad, DJing in the wedding. Yeah. Okay, so that's who. I was like, did we know a Lulu? Okay, cool.
She knows my whole.
Opportunity to work so much closer with Miss.
Okay, it's just a divorce case. But they're in the super powered division. So what superpowered individuals are getting divorced? I want to know.
Mallory.
You know the vibes.
She's going as She-Hulk. Why? It's a high school friend. It's not a work function. She doesn't like going around as She-Hulk. She likes being Jen. Why is she going as She-Hulk?
Switch up the beat.
Oh, you're not supposed to outshine the bride at her wedding, Jen. She's kind of outshining the bride.
I'm so fine.
I know it's my.
This is just weird. Everything we've seen so far, Jen has wanted to be Jen whenever she can. Why would she? Unless she doesn't like Lulu, and she's doing this on purpose.
Big day.
Obviously, this is the one time I didn't want to show up as just Jen.
But why not? Oh, just Jen.
Jackson, Sam, Greg, and Mark.
Okay, Jonathan's not going to be the best. That dress looked pretty baggy. I thought that he made the fabric in such a way that it would fit both forms. So they only have one paralegal in this entire superpower division. Why is she acting as her paralegal? Doesn't she have her own, or isn't there a pool of them?
Divorce is hard.
So he's getting out of this situation by killing himself. Or does he not kill himself? Oh, in the trailer, I think he hits a car and walks away, right? Yeah.
Oh no. I'm sorry, you'll find someone.
Oh, I don't feel bad.
You know what? You still have a little bit of time.
You still have a little bit of time. Oh, poor Jen. Oh, those stupid candy-coated almonds. Is that what she's eating?
It all kind of blends together.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is this the one that Titania... Is this Titania's boyfriend? Because the guy we saw, I think, was the groom.
It's like tidy up. I could really
Really?
with something
Turning her into a maid.
inside, please.
Yeah.
Real quick.
You are lucky you're not in prison.
Yeah, I mean, technically in the U.S., he's committing a crime. Polygamy. I mean, marrying multiple women who are all alive at the same time, or one woman marrying multiple men is a crime.
I will never.
And their shirts got all wrinkled.
Okay. Jen, you got to stand up for yourself here. Just leave. This woman is not. She's using you, abusing you. Just get out of here.
Oh my God! From a
Yeah. Yeah, Jen, you need to just drop everything and leave now.
to walk down the aisle with.
Unbelievable.
Hit me.
Is that a $2 bill? Jen, what are you doing with $2 bills?
For weeks or months or days or whatever.
We're going to see the Hulk, huh?
Ding dong.
Oh, no. She just left a message.
Joshua said.
Oh, no. Jen is very, very drunk.
It's a good day.
Oh, I forgot the blood thing. They did that in the previously on, so she's in human form. Somebody's going to make an attempt on her blood here, probably, right? Is it this guy? Can this guy not be trusted? He does seem a little too good to be true and a little forward, and he goes straight for her. Maybe he's part of the wrecking crew as well.
I just wanted to come. You do?
I do.
He's very sober. She's very drunk. I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, let it out, babe. Let it
Oh, no, it's Titania. Can she not turn? Oh, yeah, I was going to say, can she not turn when she's really drunk?
Oh no, I forgot how to do it.
Of course, now everybody saw her throw the first punch, essentially. So her friend's going to think she's ruining her wedding. Oh, she doesn't like the fact. Everybody's taking pictures of her being punched down, but not when she got a punch on Jen. So she's hating it. This is the worst thing for her. Oh, no. Did she break a tooth? Oh, boy. See? Lulu's going to think she did. But Lulu's also a jerk. So who cares?
I know, I promise.
I love you so much.
Oh, she's totally drunk as well.
Whoa, Hugh!
Keeps getting married.
Oh, yeah.
The intelligentsia thing, I don't think that's come up before. If it has, let me know in the comments. But it seems to me like they're setting that up as something that's going to be important. Maybe not in the rest of She-Hulk, but at some point in the future. They're setting something up there.
I just can't believe that.
Hulk King. What is this? Are people who suspected that it was the one from the Incredible Hulk movie who got the Bruce's blood on his head? I can't remember his name right now. Is it him? Okay, we don't get to see who it was. And is there a mid-credits, after-credits scene this time? No. They gave up doing that? They did that for 4 episodes and then they just stopped? That is weird. Yeah, no more. It's not that I can see. Okay, well, I guess we should look at the artwork because sometimes that has interesting things in it. All courtroom stuff again. Titania getting her veneers fixed, probably. All right, the divorce case. This is the family dinner from the first episode. Or is it another one? We still haven't seen this, although this might just be a reference to the bodybuilder, the guy who's like, how much can you lift? And we haven't seen these guys dressed up in costumes yet. All right, well. This one, a little bit more, because we got direct references to the trying to get the blood and the wrecking crew. And the intelligentsia, I guess, might be connected to that. Maybe the people who are trying to get her blood are using that as a source to, find out her movements or find out where she is and things. Or maybe they're the ones who are asking the questions like, how can they kill her? But why would they want to kill her? Just for the fun of it? There has to be a reason. No, I think it's going to be somebody else. I think it might even be like people are talking about that guy who had the blood on his head in Incredible Hulk. And I can't think of his name. And I'm not going to try to guess and be stupid. I know I've heard it many, many times. People have mentioned it. And I used to know it. Just can't recall it right now. Old age. That's what happens. So he might be in charge of the crew. And they've got a new needle. A new needle that looks like it might be... It's different. Like they're trying different things to get through her skin. That's pretty massive to go into Jen Walter's skin when she's not hulked out. So maybe they're thinking that it's vibranium? Because remember he was asking the question, can even vibranium? It can't puncture your skin? And she says, no. Do you have some? Maybe they made a needle out of vibranium. And they're going to see. And I don't know if that will go through either, but they're going to try. At some point, they're going to try. But Titania, her thing doesn't seem to be connected to the trying to get her blood. Titania is just trying to ruin Jen so that she doesn't get all the attention, because she's stealing attention from Titania, and she doesn't like it. So that seems to be her whole thing. Her rivalry with She-Hulk and with Jen is the whole attention on the social media platforms. So I don't think she's involved in the blood thing. So is it the leader? No. Is that his name? The guy with the head, blood on the head? I don't know. Anyway, maybe he is involved. Maybe they're trying to get the blood. But why? Why are they trying to get the blood? Let's think about that. Obviously, to make new Hulks. But when they've been trying to get Bruce's blood too, why all of a sudden Jen's? Maybe because they think she's an easier target, because she's more public. Whereas Bruce hides out usually and is harder to get to. And therefore, if you approach him, he's going to notice. Whereas she's out in public. Maybe that's just it. And they're trying to get the blood to do more Hulk stuff. Maybe it's leading into the whole, people are talking about the whole World War Hulk storyline that's from the comics. And they say that Bruce him going off in space ties into that as well. And maybe they're trying to create more Hulks, and then that's going to lead into the whole World War Hulk battles, good Hulks versus bad Hulks. Maybe. It's interesting to see. I wish it would progress a little bit more each episode. But I understand the format of the show is different. The format of the show is very much about Jen and her life and a little bit of comedy and more of a story of the week sort of thing. In this case, it's the wedding. And then the B story being the divorce of that immortal guy. So, okay. It was, again, entertaining. And a little bit more on the main, not main, but the overall storyline, which I appreciate. But yeah, it was fun. It was entertaining. I don't think it's one of my favorites, but it's probably better than last week's for me. I'm not going to really rank these things until the season's over, and then probably try to figure out which episodes I like more than others. But the bottom line is, are they entertaining? And they are entertaining. This one was entertaining, so I enjoyed it quite a bit. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought about it. And the leader. Is that his name? The leader? If it's not, tell me in the comments. The guy who got the blood on his brain in The Incredible Hulk. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.